Hey, what's up? It is 12 Gauge Paige Van Zant, and you are watching CCW Alive Wrestling.
CCW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, AEW superstar, the Machine, Brian Cage.
A great opportunity here for the Machine. Brian, look at that guy. Boy, he is put together, is he not?
I mean, he is the Swolverine for a reason. Brian Cage undefeated here in the last territory. Name after name you could think of. Rich Swann, Flip Gordon, RC Navarra. It doesn't matter. Brian Cage has gone through them all. What is he, 10-0, Dan?
I do believe that's correct. Well, his muscles have muscles.
That is absolutely correct. I mean, you could build a village on this man's back and he wouldn't even know it was there.
Well, Cage joined up with CCW right around the time the pandemic began and headlined all our events through the pandemic, and then began to move on as other promotions opened up, traveled the world, wrestling all over. And of course, became part of AEW, and takes exception to the fact that QT Marshall now is the leading man here in CCW. He kind of takes a backseat.
He is your CCW Heavyweight Champion, QT Marshall.
Our CCW Heavyweight Champion, QT Marshall, is here at 20th anniversary. Dan, he's been champion for 76 days, winning that championship at Bachelor of the Crew 37, dethroning Jackal Stevens, and he has been a defending champion.
He really has. He's been on just about every event CCW has had since he won that title. And he's turned away all comers. Marshall in the best shape of his life, without a doubt, in tremendous condition. Very proud of that gold belt around his waist. Beautiful. And has no intention of letting Brian Cage take it from him.
And Brian Cage is a shoo-in for this #1 contendership match for that championship. He is #1 contender, 10-0, defeating everybody. He's like, why the hell have I not gotten a title shot? And now, funny enough, he's taken on one of his bosses.
Well, he asked me, he kind of bullied his way into this.
Bullied his way into the man is 10-0, Dan.
Yeah, but he hasn't wrestled for CCW in years.
Well, maybe you got a point.
All right, Amy Veronica, our official here. Both men are ready. The bell sounds. Our main event is underway. Common elbow tie up, two big bulls.
Yeah, that's not going to work for QT Marshall.
Now the power of Cage on display. Marshall's going to have to employ a different strategy. I don't think he go toe-to-toe, at least in the strength department with Brian Cage. As good a shape as Marshall is in, Cage is somewhat of a freak of nature.
Test of strength, like we said, this does not work in QT's favor.
There they are, chest to chest.
QT's got that.
I don't see QT coming up on the winning end of the stick here. As Cage drives him down to a knee.
So much fight in him. trying with everything he has.
But look at how shredded Cage is.
Man, look at the veins on him.
Cage missing that clothesline. Marshall with a knife edge chop. Follow that up with a pair of forearms and a right hand. Nice reversal by the Machine. Ooh. Marshall with a kick to the chest. Brian Cage now sidestepping a charging Marshall, but Marshall holding onto that top rope.
Wow.
Skinning the cat back in. Out of the way of a charging Cage that time. Cage though landing on his feet. And Marshall taking a knee in the center of the ring, showing off just a bit. Here comes Cage back in. Nice leapfrog, but Cage got him right on his shoulders. Marshall out of that one, but takes an elbow to the jaw for his troubles.
Wow!
Beautiful flying Hurricane Rana by Marshall. Drop kick right on the mark. And Cage takes a hike. Out of the ring he goes. Marshall, though, not giving him an inch to breathe. Cage steps out of the way. Marshall saw it, though, landed on the apron.
Caught that one. Look, it's popped him into a powerbomb, Dan. You don't think?
He threw it right into the corner post.
Oh my goodness, QT Marshall might be done. I mean, how is he going to continue after
He
that?
just launched him spine first into that steel corner post.
And folks,
Marshall in a real predicament here.
oh no, don't do this, Cage. Oh!
Down on the apron of the ring. No give there.
And folks,
A pained look on the face of QT Marshall, Tyler.
QT Marshall is a big man. Oh, hold on here. Oh, straight to the back again. He is a big man, but Brian Cage is throwing him around like a rag doll right now.
Yeah, well, there's no doubt the power of Cage. Sending him into the guardrails. They better be careful of the count. Cage does not want a count out here. He wants that gold belt. That CCW Heavyweight Championship around his waist once this match is concluded. And you can't do that from the outside of the ring.
Brian Cage, though, I think, wasting valuable time here, gloating to the crowd. You got the CCW World Heavyweight Champion in the ring. You can't take your eye off the prize.
Cage going to work on Marshall in the corner. Successive blows with that boot right to the chest.
Dan, what do you think it's going to take for Marshall to get back into this one? Because it has been one-sided so far.
Well, he's going to have to dig down deep. He's going to have to absorb some punishment here. And he's going to have to either cause Cage to make a mistake, or Cage is going to have to make a mistake on his own. And Marshall will have to capitalize.
Oh!
Knife edge chop. Right now, doesn't look like that's going to happen. Cage all over the champion.
Not at all. Cage is on his A game tonight.
Marshall, there it is, firing back now. Found his opening. Has Cage backing up in a reversal by the Machine. Oh! Hard into the bucket goes Marshall. He's on rubbery legs. And then a clothesline takes him inside out.
And with that hammer throw and landing hard on that top turnbuckle, the back of QT Marshall was already in question, and now we know that has to be so badly damaged as a cover here. Just get it out of there. Brian Cage is going to be wanting to target that back, Dan.
Now he's leaning on him. All 250 pounds, 260 pounds of Brian Cage on the back, neck, and shoulders of QT Marshall.
No. Cage has not slipped up yet.
Marshall desperately needs to get back up to a vertical base and alleviate some of that pressure, some of that downward pressure from his larger opponent.
And Marshall, such a great technical wrestler, finding his way out of this one maybe.
Marshall driving elbows into the midsection in the right hand, but Cage releasing and driving a knee into the midsection of Marshall.
Is he?
And Marshall Cage doing curls and then an overhead throw. I don't think he got all he could have out of that one.
Cage just toying with our World Heavyweight Champion. QT Marshall is in trouble, Dan.
Well, Marshall is in trouble, you're correct. But Cage better not take him lightly. These playful boots to head are going to do nothing but raise the ire of QT Marshall. Knife edge shot, Marshall absorbing that blow, getting back to his feet.
Marshall's feeling it. He's just walking through these.
Marshall hulking up here.
Cage can't believe it. Oh, but he can believe that one. Oh my goodness.
Marshall blocks the right. Left-handed jabs, one after the other. Flip-flopping flying a right hand to the jaw.
You know where he got that one from, baby. Handspring.
Enziguri connects. Beautifully done by the former Latin American heavyweight champion. He is a luchador. Proof right in front of us.
And he's calling for it, Dan. Can we see a
He's
diamond
looking for the diamond cutter. Cage, though, put on the brakes. Marshall got him caught coming in. Tornado DDT.
Spiked him.
Hook of the leg. 1, 2.
And just
Cage
barely.
powers out.
QT firing off on all cylinders, Dan. He has gotten himself back into this one.
Well, now it's Cage that's down, and Marshall has the advantage position here, looking to put the challenger away. Marshall with Cage. Could be looking for a power bomb, he could be looking for a pile driver. Cage spins out of it.
Such a big man
him.
to try to lift up.
Ripcord forearm, and Marshall looks to be out on his feet. But now he's up on the shoulders of Brian Cage. Oh, look out! F5. Hook up, no, 1, 2. Did not hook the leg. Laxy days of recover. Didn't have any weight across the left shoulder. And Marshall able to get out of that one.
And because of that, Dan, we could have had a new heavyweight champion, but this one goes on.
Marshall slumped in the corner. Cage, Enziguri connects.
Signature offense from Cage.
Cage looking for that German suplex. Marshall lands almost on his feet. Didn't do the damage that Cage wanted. Marshall out of the way. Enziguri to the back of the head and one to the side.
Beautifully done. What's Marshall looking for?
He's looking for another tornado DDT, but Cage had it well scouted and put on the brakes and using that sheer power.
Oh my!
And that time a German suplex with the release.
A suplexing machine indeed is Brian Cage. Dan, QT looks like he's trying to buy himself a breather of sorts, get to the outside, but Cage is following him. Oh, we've seen this before by Brian Cage.
Cage up on that second rope. Marshall standing on the apron. Oh, tremendous. Excellent counter by QT Marshall.
That's exactly
that well scouted.
Exactly what QT needed. He's got an opening. Flying.
Missile drop kick connects. Goes for the cut. 1, 2. Not enough.
Man, this one is going back and forth. It could be anyone's. This is your main event of anniversary 20. 20 years in the making has led us here in the last territory.
Marshall removing that elbow pad. Has that bone exposed. Possibly looking to knock out Brian Cage. Has him up now. Either going for a pile driver or a power bomb, but Cage lifts Marshall up. And a sit-out Alabama jam. Cage unable to capitalize, though.
Jesus. Cage pulling all the moves out of the bag. Trying to get something to keep QT down. Dan, it looks like he's going for it again.
It's deja vu all over again. Cage standing on that second rope.
Look at the strength.
Show of strength. Superplex.
That's it. Has
1,
to be
2,
3. No.
Only a 2 count. QT Marshall not about to give up. Not about to relinquish that heavyweight title.
Like you said, Dan, QT needed to dig down deep, and he's doing just that, finding a way to kick out of that one.
But now he's got to mount that offense, Tyler. He's got to do something to put the challenger away. Cage, so powerful, so difficult to beat. Cage now with Marshall up on that top rope. And knife edge chop to soften him up a little bit.
It's a sickening thud, and there's another one. Nothing good happens up there, Dan.
Marshall driving right hand into the midsection. And to stop Cage from delivering that superplex. Clap the hands across the ears. He's looking for a sunset powerbomb, I do believe. Cage, though, putting on the brakes. He nailed it, though.
He got it. What power by QT. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, beautiful sit-out powerbomb. Has the legs hooked.
2 again.
Unbelievable. Marshall had done everything right on that move. He had the legs over the shoulders. Nailed it perfectly, but Cage just too powerful and is able to get out of it.
Dan, I don't know what it's going to take for these.
Marshall now looking to the fans here at the Mid-Florida Event Center. Winding up. Cage getting back to his feet. Marshall lying in wait. Oh, Cage with the super kick. Oh, and a discus clothesline.
He damn near took his head off.
Champion here. 2. Marshall gets his shoulder up. Cage showing signs of frustration here. Questioning the cadence of the referee's count.
And how could you not be frustrated if you're Brian Cage? You're hitting QT Marshall with everything you got, and he keeps kicking out.
Cage now firing himself up. Marshall still down. Cage picking up with a front face lock here.
What's he got now?
Oh, small package inside cradle. 2. Only a 2 count. Oh, he went for the cutter, but a nice backslide. Great counter. 1, 2. Not enough.
And again, Cage right back on it.
Cage that time. Oh,
what a reversal.
2. Only a 2 count. They're going back and forth here. Marshall out of the way of that one. Cutter. He nailed it. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Oh, I can't believe he raised that left shoulder. He raised that left shoulder. Unbelievable. Cage really digging down deep.
Ref Amy confirming only a 2. What a main event for Anniversary 20. This is what the CCW Heavyweight Championship is all about, Dan. What a match we're witnessing. Kicked out of the diamond cutter.
All right, both men now slow to get to their feet. Marshall has to be thinking to himself right now, what do I do to put this man away? They're facing one another. Forearm by Marshall. Forearm by Cage. Marshall now. And now it's Cage. They're getting back to their feet. Marshall possibly with the advantage now, but Cage firing back.
Both men on stumbly feet. Big exchanges.
Cage saying, come on and bring it. Marshall does just that. Blow after blow after blow. But look at Cage. Ooh, that time he caught him. Marshall now. But Cage, catch him coming in.
Cage coming at him.
And Marshall a leaping forearm. Out of the way of that clothesline, go over that springboard again. This time Cage has him up on the shoulders.
Unbelievable power.
Marshall lands on his feet. Cage catches a boot. Ooh. Nailed him with that knee. Cage charging in, but Marshall catches with an enziguri. Excuse me, a super kick and then an enziguri. Cage now in trouble. Oh, Cage gives him the cutter.
Cutter could do it. What a reversal.
That's the new champion. 2. And oh my goodness gracious. Marshall somehow gets that left shoulder up.
What will it take, Dan? I mean, they're pulling out all the stops here. Have you seen anything like this?
I have not. Cage now.
Looking for Drew Claw.
He was. Rolls through. 2. He got him! Unbelievable surprise victory with that victory roll. What a tremendous win. Marshall retains in a hard-fought matchup that could have gone either way, Tyler, but it went the way of the champion.
Just like using that technical ability to get that cradle and get the win, just like that. Brian Cage cannot be happy right now.
He gave it his all. He came ready for a fight. But Marshall had his number tonight at Anniversary 20. And Marshall with his hand raised high in the air.
Wait
a minute.
We've seen a lot of
Cage in the face of Marshall.
What's going on here, Dan?
Marshall and Cage exchanging words here. Marshall extending a hand.
Will we see it?
I mean, it was a solid matchup. Back and forth.
I love to see it.
All right, that's what we see there. Shake of the hand. Cage raising the hand of Marshall. Marshall retains the CCW Heavyweight Championship. What a night. What a night.
Two of the best in the world stepping into the last territory, and QT Marshall retains and still your CCW Heavyweight Champion. Amazing match, Dan. What a night.
Do you want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.